In this example, I'm going to show you how to create a post using the Content Zones button. So instead of using the Commands button, I'm going to go to the right-hand side and I'm going to see this Content Zones button, and I'm going to select it, and it turns green. So it's just something you toggle on and toggle off. So you want it to be green to use it. And now when I hover on my page, I have this ability to actually create content directly on the section. So you'll see I hover over here and I can make changes here. I can hover over here and I can make changes, and even on the sidebar where we add pods. So for this example, I'm going to create a new post in the main section. So I am going to hit this plus post button, and it's going to give me all my options just like it would from the commands menu. So I am actually going to select announcement, and the announcement is just a slight difference from the basic post. So it's, you're announcing some sort of event. And continuing my science theme, I'm going to announce a science fair. So again, I have it set up in my Word document, so I'm actually just going to grab the content from here. So I'm going to copy my title and then paste it in. And then I will do the same thing for the body. Again, this is just a few little paragraphs talking about, what the science fair entails and, what people should do to enter. And again, it strips all the formatting off, so I have to add that extra paragraph break. But that's, I already did everything in Word, so I was pretty much ready to go. But the main purpose of this is actually to attach the application for the science fair. So I'm actually going to go down to the bottom section, and I'm going to select the third option here called File Attachments. And then I'm going to browse on my computer again, and I'm going to select my science application PDF. If you have the option of PDFing your Word and Excel and other documents, I really suggest doing that, because the PDF just gives you a little bit more security that your document won't be changed. And I'm going to hit upload. Now there's a little difference here as opposed to what we did with the images attachment that we did in the last example. You'll see this big box appears and it says this attachment will be hidden unless a description is added to the box above. So what the website is requesting for you to do is, instead of just listing a link that says science application.pdf, it actually wants you to tell the visitor what to do. So we are actually going to say download application. So when they click on this link, they will be downloading the science fair application. It makes it really easy so they know exactly what they're doing. And then I just wanted you to also notice up here in the right-hand section, we have to select where this post appears. But in this example, the science department page has already been selected. And the reason for this is we use the Content Zones button to create the post. And with using the Content Zones, you're doing it directly from the page, so it automatically selects the page you're on as the page you want this post to appear on. And it just kind of saves you one extra step from forgetting to add the section on your post. So I really suggest using Content Zones, because it just, again, saving that step, it just saves you a little extra time, and it just makes sure that your post is actually going to be on a page. Okay, so I added my content. I didn't need to add my page because Content Zones did that for me. I've added my file attachment. So now I'm going to go down to the very bottom and hit save, so I can review the post in draft form first. So again, the little button or little message up here says what I just did, so I can hit that for it to go away. If the Content Zones formatting bugs you, you can just go down to the bottom and hit it to deselect it. And then we can take a look at what our announcement looks like. So the announcement is formatted to actually say announcement at the top, and then it actually puts the date you have created this post automatically in the post as well. So it's assuming that if you're announcing something, you want people to kind of know when you're announcing it. And since we added from the Content Zones, the page shows up, or the post shows up on the page instead of showing us the expanded view. So we can take a look here, and from this point of view, it looks okay. The download applications is right here, and then it has the read more button. So I'm going to click that so I can see how the post looks on the expanded view. And all we see is that there is one additional paragraph under it. And then all the auxiliary information, which is the attachment, is on here on the side. So for this example, when I go back to the science department page, I really want that read more button to go away. I just want both paragraphs to be displayed on here with the download application. I don't want people to have to click through to read that second paragraph. So I'm actually going to go and hit my little notepad icon in the upper right hand corner and hit edit this post. And you do have the ability to make that read more teaser go away by putting the teaser break, the one we used to manually select where the read more button went in the first example, and put it at the very bottom of your content. So I am going to go to the very, very bottom. I'm going to make sure there's no spaces or periods after it. And then I'm going to select the teaser button, and it's going to put the break. And then I'm going to go hit save again. And the read more button should disappear completely. And there you go, it has. So now my entire post appears on the actual page, and then just the download application link is at the very bottom instead of it with the read more button. So to me that looks great. That's how I want it to look. So one more time, I'm going to go and hit the notepad icon, and I'm going to select edit this post. And I'm going to leave all this information alone. And then I'm going to go down to published options, and I'm going to select published and hit save. And there you go. You have a live post now that you created through the Content Zones button.